So I thought maybe y'all wanted to look up at the ceiling again. Um, I came in here because it was kind of feeling like a day back in. It was like almost that deja vu-ish type feeling. It was feeling like a day back in 2018, maybe 2017, but I think it was more so 2018, where it was me and the kids. I remember around like July the 4th, I was feeling, of course, lonely, but I still got dressed up. I had like this dress that kind of looks uh, July 4th ish. And I just added some, like, I didn't have no nice shoes, but I had some flip flops that was red. No, you know what? I think that might have been my daughter's flip flops, to be honest. And I put them on because I could fit them because they matched my dress. And I just put me on like a headband or whatever and tried to feel cute. I still feel like I missed the mark, but at least I felt like I got up and got dressed and did something. We didn't get to go nowhere. Didn't get to go and watch fireworks and stuff. And it was just me and the kids at the house, and it was kind of feeling desolate. Then it was just like other people were somewhere else or had something to do. Who, if somebody was living over here, that was one of the folks that was getting on my nerves, of course. I don't know. They was probably occupied and doing something. Meanwhile, me and the kids was just at home, and I didn't have no money to take them anywhere or do anything. I was working with very, very, very little funds and just didn't have it to go anywhere. Now I got a little more something to be able to go somewhere, and I just don't have the no anybody to accompany me. And then of course now my daughter's not in the household, so it's like wow. Um, I just seen something where a title was called "I Gave Up on the American Dream," and honey, we should have been. To me, I feel like we should have been gave up on the American dream. Now, granted, I think some aspects of it, like I still want my house, I still want a fence. Mainly I want a fence at this point. um, but you want your house and house paid for and feel secure and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a whole lot of different aspects to going about getting it, and especially different people came from different walks of life and stuff like that. So I see it differently. But I came in here because it just felt like one of them days where it just almost gave me a flashback, and even then, I was still, I think, communicating with the boys. Is that well? Hold on, 2018, I wasn't communicating with him much. I had kind of slowed down, stopped or whatever, because he had been gone, and I was wondering and thinking, okay, maybe he's off with somebody else, but I didn't know for sure. And so, if you leave me alone or whatever long enough and you don't say nothing, then I'm not going to bother with you, and you're not coming around and stuff like that. I'm not going to just keep on pushing myself on you or anything like that. Like, dang, I know we got children together, so I still expected what I expected, but yeah, so I had toned it down when I was talking to him, but I'm telling you, when his brother died, and I think even, was it before his brother died? Well, it was definitely after his brother died, but it was because that's when all of them started coming back around and stuff like that to that house or whatever, because they was doing the vigil. So it's like death brought y'all back to this location. And it's like, that's just crazy. You're not worrying about the living you're not worrying about your living sons who live over here or nothing like that. But you allowed the death of your brother to bring you back to that location. Again, to me, a location you really shouldn't be at to begin with, but that's a whole different, that's something else. So, anyhow, but like I said, I was just thinking about it. It just feels like one of them days. The sun is out, and I'm at home. I've been home for a long time, but it's fine. Home is home. Home is good. Home is a good place. Um, let me think. That's pretty much it. It just felt like one of them days. I don't know what else to say about it. Um, it wasn't, it was the worst part, of the part that I disliked the most is the fact that I was just operating on my own. I didn't have nobody to, be here with me and the kids, and I wasn't never getting tired of my kids, but of course, I'm sure I was getting on their nerves, and we were just waking up doing the same thing every day, just seeing each other. And of course, now I know my daughter wanted something different, wanted to do something different, and I'm sure the boys wanted something different. But the boys are more content with being able to access their game on on the devices and stuff like that. So she had a device, but she wasn't content with that. It was something more that she felt she wanted and things like that. But anyway, but I was still communicating, talking to him. I was doing the best that I could, given what I had to work with. Um, I think that's it. This is not going to be a long-winded video because I'm already uploading another video that I just did, and it was definitely like 40 minutes long. But I just kind of want to make mental notes of where I'm at. I don't know. Some of this is just like tracking my progress that I feel like I want to make in life. It doesn't seem like much to other people, but for me, it's something because it's like I know what I've dealt with. I know what I came from. I know what I used to be able to do, have access to doing, and stuff like that I don't get to do at all anymore. I would have said as much, but at all. But I still haven't given up, and to the point where I feel like I can't still make it in doing something. Um, but I'm looking for a thumbnail for this other video that I just did. Um, there's so many other pictures of stuff in here. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just chewing this gum. Probably just gonna sit here in silence for a little while. Anytime I can have some peace and nobody bothering me, nobody stirring nothing up and stuff like that. I just be trying to appreciate that because it just seems like it don't take nothing but for the wind to blow in the wrong direction for some of them, and they want to blame it on me. Like I made the wind blow a certain direction. Like maybe y'all see something in me deeper and different than I do. Cause wow, I can control the wind. Oh, okay. But it's been pretty windy today, though. And I honestly, I noticed once those so-called neighbors came home, it got more windy when they came home. To be honest, well, some gusts of wind. But anyway, it's just been a windy day anyway. Okay, I'm done talking about windy.